Hey, it's Superintendent Horsley. I'm out here at one of our elementary schools just finishing another site visit, and I thought I'd take a moment to talk about a question that I got from one of you. And it's a great question, and it actually reflects something we saw earlier on in the year when I took opportunity to visit a couple of PLCs. I was speaking with I was with a kindergarten PLC, and we were looking at KEEP data, and we were looking at how many kids were going to be in the red in terms of progress monitoring and how much of a challenge that is under SB 127, another legislative mandate, to be able to take care of progress monitoring. I think we all understand the importance of progress monitoring, and it's been relayed to me in a way that I think is effective. I'm trying to watch or monitor my weight, make sure I don't eat too much crap, right? I get on the scale once a week, but if I get on that scale and I know that I've done nothing, why would I get on that scale if I've done nothing to try and improve my eating or change how I'm doing things in order to be better with my weight loss, right? So comparably, if we're not using progress monitoring to its desired intent and effect, and Dr. Nye was a huge advocate of this and worked on this bill in particular, we're just not going to derive the benefit, right? So progress monitoring, reds every week, right? Spread it out a little bit. Greens maybe once a month, but we still want to monitor those kids to make sure they're staying on track and on target. I can imagine the challenge it would be if the vast majority of my kindergarten class, like it was in this particular school, was reds. So how am I gonna? It feels like I might just be progress monitoring all the time. And man, I can empathize with that concern. And as we kind of talked about some potential strategies, some ways to do that, I heard from some other teachers and some of the things that they were doing, and I wanted to share some of that. And obviously this is why we PLC, this is why we share information. But one strategy that this teacher had employed, the vast majority of her students being, she said, I go through 2 to 4 kids a day of my reds, and just so I'm biting off a little bit of that elephant. And I usually do it after my small groups for my interventions. I just retain a couple of those kids, quickly do my progress monitoring, and then be able to get back into my Tier 1 instruction. I thought that was actually a pretty cool strategy and idea. Clearly, you got to spread it out. You can't just say, we're doing progress monitoring all day on Friday. I would love to see what other strategies you've had to employ, and nothing's perfect, and perhaps there is something we need to do to go back and evaluate this legislation a little bit further, but more so now than ever, I want to just make sure that we're giving you the support you need in terms of those strategies and whatever else we can help you out with. So I just thought I'd pass that along. I hope you have a great rest of your week.